yourself, Ebbs, again here at CGpresents. And obviously, I'm with this lovely lady here. I know who she is. You guys might not, so she's going to let you know who she is, where she's hailing from, and how old she, man.
So I'm Hana Tia, I'm 22, and I'm from Birmingham, and I'm a singer.
Yeah, like you know what? This again, not formal, light-hearted. If you've seen it already, we're going to ease you in, get you all jelly and mellow. 3 words to describe you, what would they be?
Ambitious, caring, and like a hustler, but what's like a hustler in like a word?
Okay, yeah, I see what you mean.
Always.
Okay, so that brings me on to the next one, because I'm looking at you and I've got the presumption like you're more a green. Now you're thinking green, what? Red or blue? If you had to pick a colour, blue, why? I'm
feeling blue. I'm wearing blue actually.
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? I asked that because obviously if I think red, red's more like anger, like danger, passion, heat, fiery. But when I look at blue, I'm thinking seas, relaxed, mellow. That's why I said even green. I said you strike me as a green, but I knew my question was going to be just red or blue. So answers making sense. What am I? Wow, someone's flipped the script finally. Oh, I'm getting interviewed. So red or blue?
Yeah.
Oh, that's tough.
Wait, no, I feel like I can't ask you the same question.
Okay.
What's the equivalent but different? Purple or yellow or pink?
Oh, yeah, okay. Wow, they've got me here. I can't. This is nice. This is.
I don't even have an answer.
I
when
think.
You choose.
Do you know what it is? Because yellow strikes me as it's weird because people can see sun as orange, yellow, whatever, brightness, happiness, and whatever. But then I look at yellow sometimes, and I sometimes go confused, nervous.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's how I look at yellow. But pink, it's funny. I'm gonna have to say pink because if I don't, they're gonna be like, "Ebbs, you're pink. Don't style it off." I'd say pink because I look at pink and I think, oh, it's you can get soft pinks. Pink's always kind of out there. I think I'm more of like a softer pink than a bright pink.
Are you giving me the tone? You can't do it.
Yeah,
You're changing the question.
No, okay, but pink anyway, just because of the things I put around pink. But I'd say pink.
Okay, cool.
What do you see yellow and pink as?
I see yellow as like cool. So in my head, the yellow was the blue.
Oh,
and the pink was
the red.
Yeah, I just had to switch it up for you one time.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that was. If we get more of that, it's going to be a banging interview, man. But with that, okay, so we got the 3 words, we got the colours. So obviously now I'm getting a gauge for who you are. If obviously you could there was one thing basically you could get everyone to know automatically. So basically you could get this fact about you or whatever, put on your shirt, or maybe not like obviously put on your shirt, but if everyone looked at you, they'd always see that anyway, even if it wasn't there. What would that be like? What would you want people to know automatically all the time when they see you? Like, oh, I wish you guys just knew without having to ask me.
I would say that I've been getting like really close to God recently.
Okay.
And I'd say that it's like my religion, like Christianity.
Oh, is it?
Because I think that, especially going into this industry, it's been like, not difficult, but it's sometimes hard to like have a balance between religion and like your going in, like what people expect you to be as an artist in this day and age.
Yeah.
Like, you know, Chunks quit music.
Oh, yeah. I've
he
seen
was
that,
like the balance between his religion and his faith and music was like, he couldn't do it. I feel like I can do it, but I feel like it is something that I'd like people to like,
Oh,
that was my answer.
That's nice. Yeah, that's nice. So do you feel like that difficulty could come with like just being more, you'd want to maybe express that more and intertwine it with like your music and just like, I don't know, maybe your appearances when you market yourself as, you know, that person, or do you know what I mean? Where do you think the difficulty would? I
feel like it's just in terms of like the way that because music is just art, it's expression. So the way that I express, like especially because I'm a practicing Christian, I'm not a complete like, like I'm still like very much working on myself. So in terms of like expressing myself, I just feel like I have to be just aware of the information that I'm putting out there, because media is very powerful. Like the music that I'm putting out there is like, it could impact someone and it could imprint on someone and they could like take it on and use it. So it's just like about having the awareness and making sure that what I'm speaking about aligns with like my faith and what I stand for. That's important to me.
That's got a role model as well coming here, because this is becoming a lot for me. This is good. So actually I want to run in with that now, because obviously you talk about music being like expressive and whatever. before we go into like the earlier days of little Hana playground Hana, what would you say with music? Like, what's the role of music for you? Like, obviously you've said like, you know, it's for your expression. You know that what you could put out could have an impact on people and whatnot. What does that do for you? Because when I listen to music, whether it's, I listen to so many genres, indie rock, alternative rap, alternative R&B, hip hop, UK, US, whatever. Jazz,
everything.
So I love music, man. But most times if I listen to things, it's like I find if I'm more not myself and whatever, it carries me through and things like that. So that's what it does for me. What is it for you? Is it like a one thing, or just everything helps you in your good mood, when you're down? You know, what does it do for you?
Like music in general.
Yeah,
for me?
What does it do for you? Like,
everything. Like there were times when this is why I say that music is so powerful, because there were times when I'd literally just have earphones in all the time. Like I'd fall asleep with my earphones in. I'd wake up, my earphones are in. Like music, like
don't do that at home, guys.
Don't do that at home. But so I'd just always be playing music, and you don't like realize it's like information, like you're carrying the information with you. So if I have a song, when I like a song, have you ever had that when you like a song and it's just on repeat all the time?
Yeah, and you find new stuff comes out all the time. You're going back.
I'm a song stalker. Like if I find that one song, it's getting played like I'm repeating until I can't hear it anymore. But it's like if it gets like that, you're taking in like someone's thoughts, feelings, emotions, and it's just like that's why that's important to me. I forgot what your question was actually.
No, you answered it. You answered it. She answered it well, guys. You let me know. She answered it well to me. But yeah, no, that's good, because music does a lot, I think, for everyone, man. Like you get people want to express things in certain ways they can't, and I think as an artist as yourself, you'll get days maybe where you'll even maybe feel a way, and that will be channeled into something you write, and that's the best way for you.
That's how it really started, like just channeling.
Yeah, do you see what I mean? That's why I think it's really good to cover things like that. But obviously now, molding into your upbringing, I want to know about playground Hana, baby Hana. If we go, if we take it back, growing up, so this could be all ages, like I've said before. You have like your Rory McIlroys that play golf. They pick up a golf club at goodness knows how long. They're playing at like a kid's age. You get your UFC fighters like Khabib. You get videos of them wrestling. Bears are like age 6. When was like music for Hana? Like when did you realize or go, whoa, these sounds or this thing is for me? Like at what age, and you know, how was like your upbringing? What was you listening to? What was going on like as you was growing up? And
so when I was younger, it's always been an R&B household, to be honest. Like everything R&B has been us, like Ashanti, Ja Rule, but then to like Neo and Usher, like everything. And to be honest, when I was younger, I used to be like obsessed with music, singing, like karaoke machines, and like, you know, when you had to, back before like Spotify and stuff, and you had to like wait, if you liked a song, you had to like wait till it came on the UK Top 40 and watch like the music video and that, guys, you know, like them days.
Like the flashbacks here, just.
So I used to just sit through and like wait for my songs and like sing. Like I used to just sit through the breaks, waiting, and then once that song came, I used to just sing along, and then that was it. And you had to wait for like the reruns and stuff.
Oh man.
But no, singing's always been my thing. But I think as I got older, I was very intellectual, in the sense that like I thought like a 9 to 5 was smarter. So I became like, I don't regret that at all, because everything happens for a reason. So I got my grades, stayed in school, went to uni, literally just graduated uni.
What did you graduate in?
Accounting and finance.
Oh, you got business. She's gonna handle herself when she progresses, man.
Sir.
But yeah, sorry to cut you off.
But yeah, so I did all of that, but then like I feel like if something is meant for you, it will just find you. And I feel like music has found me, and I know that this is my purpose now, so I'm just like set on course.
Send me your location, let's focus on communicating. I just need a time and place to roll through. Send me your location, let's ride the vibrations. I don't need nothing else but you. It's time to wonder why I fool you, but this is new to me, and it's new to you initially. I didn't wanna fool for you, gather my attention, it was all for you. So don't take advantage or leave my heart damaged. Just understand that things go a little bit better when you plan it. So won't you send me your location? Let's focus on communicating. I just need a time and place to roll through. Yeah, send me your location. Let's focus on communicating. I don't need nothing else but you, and I don't wanna fall in love over subtweets. So let's get personal. I got a lot of cool spots there we can go. Tell me what's the move and I got you. I'm only acting like this cause I like you. So just give me the vibe to slide, then oh, I might make you mine for the night. And send me your location. Let's focus on communicating. I just need a time and place to come through. Yeah. Send me your location. Let's ride the vibrations. I don't need nothing else but you. You say, right, come and vibe with me tonight. I don't need nothing else but you. Yeah, right, come and vibe with me tonight. I don't need nothing else but you. Send me your location. Let's focus on communicating. I don't need nothing else but you. Yeah, send me your location. Let's ride the vibrations. I just need time and place to come through.
So growing up, like you said earlier, cheeky karaoke machine. Sometimes when I used to watch X Factor, guys, X Factor.
It used to be so sick.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
So
you know when they used to get the clips of them. I don't know, you'd get, you know, most people have the like growing up clips. You get some people standing there with a karaoke machine and they're like four. Was that you when you was growing up?
Yeah, but I don't have any videos though, Mum.
Is it?
No,
we got Mum in the back as well, guys, waving to the camera and everything.
But yeah, that was me, man. I used to, there never used to be like, it used to be very pop in the karaoke. So I had to learn like all the songs to sing them because I never actually like, there weren't my R&B songs, so I just had to learn like the Avril Lavigne's and the other to sing on the karaoke machine with the backing track.
Don't cry. You learn a bit of what's her name as well from back.
Yes, that was on the track.
Because that was our time. That was
on the track. Oh my gosh, got a whole brainwaves are happening.
Karaoke soon, man. Me and you.
Yeah, got you. After this, we'll go.
Hold it to that, guys, please. But yeah, like no, that's good to know. So obviously you said you graduated recently. Always been loving music and whatever, but career-wise, like, was the decision like really recent where you've just thought, you know, or has it been a thing you've been songwriting like a couple years ago, whatever, but then it's just been like, no, you know what, I'm gonna do this, and then it's like now is the right time. Like, when would you say age-wise, like it clicked, like, you know what, no, I want a career in this now as well, like, do you know what I mean?
So it was very recent, and this is why I feel like everything happens for a reason, because things just, you know, when things just like kind of fall into place, and it almost feels like it wasn't anything to do with you, but you know that that's for you, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah.
But I started songwriting, I would say at the start of my second year of uni, so like 2 years ago now. But it was just generally just to get things off my chest. Like, it wasn't, I didn't do it with purpose, if that makes sense. I was just doing it to like, for like creative outlets or emotional outlets.
Usually that's where you find your best work, man, I find, because it's like there's not much thought, everything's just raw, it's what you feel, you put it into paper.
Like it's real. I feel like it was just one of them times where, you know, you're just going through it and you're just feeling bad for yourself and you're like, no, I need to bust up, I need to just get it out somehow and then move on. So it was just my outlet. But so I started writing, but then I booked a studio session like on a whim. It was so weird. I wrote a song, a full song, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go to studio, I'm gonna record this, I'm gonna have a song on my phone that's by me, I'm gonna be like killing it. And then I booked the studio, and it was like it was booked for like 10 a.m. the next morning.
Okay.
And it was like 11 p.m. on the night before, and I was like, you know what, this isn't the song that I'm meant to do, like this isn't the song that I'm meant to record.
Okay.
And I was stressing because I was like, I've booked studio now and I have no song to do. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna pick a beat that I like, and I'm going to go and I'm gonna just do whatever comes to me. I've booked the session, I paid for it, like the engineer that works there I was very cool with him, so I was like, he'll be fine, like it'll be calm. So the next day I went, and then that's when I did You Freestyle, which is like the song, my first song that I released. So I did it, and I kind of left it on the back burner for a while because I didn't do it with intent. I did it to like get it off my chest, like it was just something that I wanted to do. And then it was lockdown, and I was literally scrolling through my phone and going through my files, and I was like, you know what, I should actually like release this. Like I just had I was just like, I just need to release it. So I added some like harmonies and a bit more layers, and I just put it out on Spotify. And then B83, who are my now management, like found me through that. And like now we're here.
Yeah, see, guys, don't ever let anyone tell you that running on vibes is wrong, because essentially like there is planning and things, but like we said earlier, there's only so much you can plan. Like if certain things are meant to happen, no matter what you do, it's just gonna, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and the more that things happen, like I don't know, I just saw it as like, this is actually like, it just ignited a fire, and I was like, this is actually what I'm meant to be doing in life. Guys,
she might have lied with the blue. She talked about a fire. I'm feeling red.
Oh my god.
I'm feeling a bit of red. I'm feeling a bit of red. Because obviously now I like, again, the light stuff. You know me, cheeky Evs. I like a bit of cheekiness, a bit of light-hearted stuff. Bath or shower?
Shower.
Oh yeah, everyone's so because I keep saying no one, I think, likes the idea of laying in your own dirty water anymore.
But to be fair, if I'm having like a tough day, like don't get me wrong, I still rate like the bubbles. Let me do candles. Let me put some vibe music on, some Janae, and I'm calm.
And you're
there, but I'm like definitely shower with.
So singing in the shower.
Always, yeah.
Got a specific song, or it's just whatever's like something you find you're always singing in the shower, or? You said you're a song stalker as well.
I am a song stalker. Last summer it was City Girls, Jobs.
Oh, is it? Just all the time?
All the time.
Oh, because you said ambitious hustler. I'm listening. But no, that's good to know. Do you ever find like in the shower you'll get your moments of like, obviously not just the shower, but because this is a topic of convo, like your moments of brilliance sometimes will just hit you in the shower, and how do you cope with, like, I don't know if that happens and you want to keep that down, like running out and
it's actually never happened in the shower, but just in general, like I'll have like a brainwave and I'll just voice note it.
Oh, okay.
But like I do that all the time. I think I have a lot of voice notes.
Okay, just because you said it hasn't happened in the shower yet, if it does happen, please take precaution. Don't run and slip.
Yeah, I won't do it.
I've had it where obviously it's easy to forget something like that when you haven't got like your phone with you and whatever. Then you need to try, and then you exactly. So insurance, guys, make sure you get insurance as well. If you life insurance is good. But no, that's good.
It's gone dark.
Obviously. Dark. Okay, well let's bring it back up again. Hana Tia, obviously, real name, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Yes, and that's obviously the stage name we're gonna go with.
Yes, sir.
Do you ever feel like that's gonna change at any point, or go for something quirky, or you feel like, nah, I want people to know that this is me?
Do you not feel like it's quirky?
Your name?
What does quirky mean?
Quirky. Ooh, how do I define?
I'm just graduated from uni.
No, she could. It's fine. It's fine. Quirky for me. I always just say, again, I don't know what normal is, but like, I can't define normal to anyone. But I feel like whatever we have as like stuff that's done normally, it's like quirky would be the
like a standout,
slightly standout thing. No, maybe not even standout, just different. No, your name's different because there's no other Hana Tia. So obviously, you know what I mean? I wouldn't say quirky, but obviously, it's a standout thing. But did you ever like, when you started music, think about, did you ever like go for a stage, like, I want a stage name, something, this?
No, I didn't, I think I just like to keep it real. Yeah. All like through everything. So I think it just made sense.
Oh, okay, yeah.
To just be my name. Yeah. And it's spelled differently. So I feel like that adds a bit of like sauce.
Okay, yeah. Oh, a bit of salt, a bit of sprinkles, we like that. So run us through like the creative process, like for you. run us through like a day in the life of like Hana Tia. So she's I don't know, she's woken up, she's got ready, whatever. She's headed to studio now. What's that like for you? Like, do you start all your stuff beforehand? Like, run us through like what goes on in your mind when you're about to create and when you get to like the place of creation and things like that.
I feel like I like to think that I'm a free spirit, but I'm like a calculated free spirit.
Okay.
I don't know if that even makes sense, because it's a bit of like a
that.
contradiction.
I hear that and I think you'll take risks, but you're realistic.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like you won't just be blind.
There has to be a balance for you to be successful, I think.
Yeah.
Like truly. So I feel like originally when I was just starting out, because I'm really just starting from like a basis. I used to just let my creativity kind of like just take complete control.
Okay.
And I used to just get a beat up and freestyle and then pick the bits that I like and then mold a song around the bits that I like. Which was like, obviously that was my creative process then, but I think that now I'm kind of a bit more aware of like learning that needs to be done. This is like a very, very much a learning process as well. So kind of studying music theory as well has been something that I've been doing a lot of recently, and then implementing what I'm learning into like my tracks. That is something that, so it's kind of a balance really about just being truly like creative and expressing yourself, and then looking at that and then adding like the theory side of it and making sure that everything's kind of making sense.
Okay, so it's good to be in your head. So so you've got, so now I feel like I'm in the head of her, man. So she's thinking, she's got to plan all the terms, make sure there's dynamics, whatever. So now let's say you've stepped in the studio, you've got your producer, or I guess, what are you more a fan of actually? Already made beats, or would you rather like live instruments? You strike me as you'd like more live than do you know what I mean? Your production. So like, when it comes to like your instrumentals, what do you prefer? Like your ready-made beats, or like just having the live stuff there recorded, so you could get a guitarist, a pianist, and they're all playing it live and just recording. Like,
I've never actually done that before.
Is it the live stuff?
Yeah, no, I haven't done the live stuff. I used to be really shy in the studio because it was such like I think that it had happened so fast, and I was just a bit like, oh my gosh, am I ready? But at the start, I used to go to the studio, and I kind of taught myself, didn't teach myself. I asked my manager to teach me how to use Logic, so that I could just be in the studio on my own and just be in an element, and then kind of I could engineer myself and I wouldn't feel any kind of pressure. So it used to be like beats off YouTube, literally. Like I'd find a beat that I liked and I'd rock with it, and then I'd record it in the studio. But recently I've been working with producers and like building as we go. So like them creating a beat in the studio, and then I'm kind of like molding melodies around it and like going that way. Okay,
how's your engineering then? Because you said I think that's a very good skill as a singer to have, because again, you could probably be at home, do vocals yourself and bring them in sometimes, and like cut time short if you're not trying to do things. How's engineering for you? Is it still pretty fresh, or is it like?
I feel like I'm like doing a lot right now. I literally just like the basics.
Okay,
so I have like a vocal kind of setup already. So I just have to set it up, but then I can like I'll just record and like chop, move things about, make things like just get a general idea of a structure, and then like the professionals can come in.
Do you ever feel like you'll push that forward, so then one day, because you do see a lot of like obviously your artists that are don't know what you want to call it, certain level or whatever, established basically, a lot of the ones that do really well, you know, they teach themselves that stuff. So then it's like, you'll always have a team around you in it, but it's like, you might get moments where you just want to be in that space.
Yeah, the skills are like assets.
Do you feel like you'll push for that?
Yeah, I would love to. I feel like you can't, especially nowadays, you're expected to know how to do everything for yourself. Which right now, obviously, still learning and stuff,
fresh,
but it is like definitely something I'd want to do.
You fan of movies?
Yeah.
What's your favourite genre or genres? Give us like, if it's not one, top three, and if you have one.
I love like fantasy stuff, like superhero films, and like just like things that are just out there and not real.
Okay, yeah. What about, don't like your horrors?
No, how no?
Oh, at all?
Rebuke it.
Do you not think they're like they're really horrible anyway? Like done, like they're not.
I just like I don't know. I've never like been. I used to get shook, but now I just don't.
Like,
I just don't.
I think they're really horribly done anyway. But yeah, man.
You don't like them
Movies
either?
wise, nah. Do you know what it is? I feel like when you go cinemas and you watch these things, it's not necessarily what you see. It's just the noises. They're just loud. They're just loud. So of course, when you sit in silently,
I'm mad jumpy anyway.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
I'll be jumping all over the place.
Yeah, they do it so you sat silently, and all of a sudden, and it's like, okay, like I'm just here, like I'm here, like. No, that makes sense, man. I think I know the answer to this, but introvert, extrovert.
I feel like.
Both when you need to be.
Yeah, like I feel like I'm an extrovert in around certain people.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I can just be introverted and chilled, and I'll just stay to myself, and I'm happy with that. Like I'm content with just being like in my little own energy.
Yeah.
But different people bring out different sides to you, so I definitely can't say that I'm introverted.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Do you feel like going into this like industry as well, you're gonna have to be more extroverted because of how just things work, I guess, with obviously there's no right or wrong way to doing things, but you're gonna be meeting new people, you're gonna be going to all these events. Like if you're not usually extroverted, do you feel like, does that like not worry you, but like make you think, oh, you know, now I'm gonna have to start really going out of my way, or do you know what I mean?
I don't think it does, because I don't know, I feel like I'm a businesswoman.
Okay.
But no, I feel like I'm not introverted to the point where I'll restrict myself or hold myself back. I think that when, like, I'll know when I need to like kind of network. Basically, that's what he's kind of saying, and it, like networking. Yeah, I feel like I'm cool with that. I'm happy with that. I'm excited for that as well.
That's good then. That's good. Right, so because I want to make this not about me at all. It's all. Hobbies wise, I guess this is going to touch into your hobbies, but without actually saying what are your favorite hobbies. If you had like 30 spare minutes, like what's Hannah doing in that 30 spare minutes? If you cast all music stuff aside, what's Hannah doing with those spare 30 minutes? I
really like art, so like drawing.
Yeah.
So I really like digital artwork.
Yeah.
So I like kind of like just, I don't know, drawing digitally.
Okay, yeah. How you've been doing that for long, or just like you just when you feel like it?
I started learning, I want to say like last September.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And yeah, it's going cool. I wanted to like start. I'm just, you know, when you have like loads of ideas and you just want to like go and do them all. Like I wanted to start like a little, you know how people sell their art.
Oh yeah.
So I wanted to do that, but you know, we've only got a certain amount of hours in the day.
I feel like you don't realise what you're doing. Like, guys, remember she said she did business accounting, then it's like digital art. All these things I feel like, we said about like how, you know, you can't really, what's right for you is right for you, now you feel like the music's right for you. All these other things you're mentioning are actually tying well, because I guess you do the digital art, you do it really well, you can do your own artwork, you can do your own, do you know what I mean? The business thing, you might not have to, you might not find, I don't know, like contracts or stuff, or just paperwork and stuff is tricky because like you understand the finance and whatever. So you see, but that's sick, man. So obviously, if you now could get paid to do any like something for the rest of your life, and it wasn't music, obviously you can't use the art as an answer, because I feel like, okay, if it's there, maybe it's what. But what would you do? What would Hannah do for a living if she could get paid for it and it wasn't like the music, the digital art? Is there anything else where you'd happy? It doesn't have to be your standard like job or what people class as your standard job. It can be any. You can get paid for anything you like. What would you do? What would you?
Just experiencing the world and different cultures. That would be sick to me, and get paid.
Who wouldn't, man?
Saturday morning, jumps out of bed. He put on his best suit, got in the car and rest like a jet. All the way to you, knocks on your door, his heart in his hands, to ask you a question, 'cause we know that you're an old-fashioned man. it for the rest of my life. Say yes, cause we need to know. He said he'll never give his blessings till the day he dies. Tough luck, my friend, but the answer is no. Why didn't you say yeah, 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 yeah. Why couldn't you say yeah, 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 yeah? Why couldn't you say yeah, 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 yeah? Why couldn't you say? 'Cause you're rude. And they say, I hate to do this, you leave no choice. I won't live without her. Love me or hate me, we will be boys standing at that altar. Oh, run away to another galaxy, you know he's in love with me, and he gon' go anywhere I can. I have you do it for the rest of my life. Say yes, cause we need to know. He said he'll never give his blessing till the day he dies. Tough luck, my friend, but the answer's still no. Why didn't you say yeah, 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 yeah. Why couldn't you say yeah, 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 yeah? Why didn't you say yeah, 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 yeah? Why couldn't you say? 'Cause you're rude, yeah. I'ma marry him anyway, yeah. Rude, yeah. I'ma marry him anyway.
Music-wise though, as because the career's just started and whatnot, when it comes to things you want to achieve with your singles and like, you know, future projects and stuff, I remember earlier you said, you know, it was really nice to hear like you were already aware of that your music could impact people, you don't know what imprint it's going to leave. What are you aiming for with this? Because I know your sound's really nice, man, R&B, and then sometimes if you want you can dip into, I hear it in your voice, you can go around a few things. What are you aiming for with like your future singles and like possible projects? Like what do you want to do with your music? Do you know what I mean?
I feel like recently I've been hearing a lot about like prayer and manifestation, and like the power of like real manifestation, because I feel like the term is like tossed around quite like a lot in like society, and I think like true manifestation is actually mad difficult because you have to be batting away the negative ideas all the damn time, which is so hard. So I've been like just trying to focus on like a single goal. So I think that my goal right now is like 1 million streams within a year on a single. That's like my target. Is that right for any year or just as in within a year? Yeah, more than doable. With this day and age, you've even got your TikToks, you've got all these like I'm personally not, I can't find it. I'll have it downloaded going, I'm like, I don't know how people do it, but I can't, personally I can't, but yeah, anything's possible with this gen now. But no, that's good, man. So do you feel like, obviously you've just started, you've got a single out, I know that you, again, it's not about me, it's about her, but obviously if you know Ebbs, I do this review thing. That's how I found Hannah. Good Sam that's running this, obviously, CGpresents, passed me the single and I wrote for it on Twitter as well. I remember hearing that. That's where I found Hannah. That single there, like, how was that? Because I saw it was behind the scenes as well. I really like the approach, because it's like, it's your first thing. But she knows what she's doing. She's got behind the scenes, a good video, like, and because people, you know, they do their singles, they obviously put a lot into the video sometimes, and you don't get to see the process, you don't get to see things. So how was that for you, like doing that obviously as your first single? And it was so exciting. Like I truly like have an amazing team around me, which is like such a blessing. But it was just like a really new experience, but it was really comfortable, which is like usually when you're in a new experience, in a new kind of environment, you just like automatically like, I don't know, just feel stressed. But I was just really comfortable. I think it's because everyone around me was just like so amazing that it was just easy.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, it was an amazing experience.
Yeah, no, I think it was good because, like I said, there's a lot of stuff I look at, like in the music world, because I really, really, really love the art. Like, if you put all this nonsense that goes on around it, I just love the art for what it is, and I feel like just getting to see more behind what's going on is always good, and the fact that you got the first thing and you've already thrown out behind the scenes everything, it's a good indicator. And obviously now you're here, you know, again, you guys will see the live performances. She's a good performer, man. It's like things like that make me think, yeah, she's actually gonna do well, man. But I feel like I just love the light-hearted stuff, you know. I just want to dip back into there. But in case now, because you're here, you're gonna probably start going from here. For all the guys out there that could be headhunting Hannah, what's your ideal person like? Now,
swear down.
yeah, what's your this is the you might not, you're not gonna see this anywhere else. What's your ideal like person? You could answer in two ways actually. You could answer like a person as in just a being as well, and then you could actually answer like, yeah, your ideal guy and whatever, because you never know who's watching.
Ideal. My mum's in the back like, what's this answer?
If you guys can't see, mum's looking at her like, you better be careful.
I'd say physically, I don't know, I feel like physically I don't really have anything in particular that I'm looking for. Maybe taller than me, but I even say that, and to be fair, if they're like the one, I don't even think I'd be checking. But I feel like I just need someone who would be, in fact, ladies, we don't need anyone.
Independence.
But I'd like someone who was just like my equal. And who kind of who just like completely understood me for who I am, to be honest, without making it too deep. You said it was light-hearted, and I'm gonna just
That's just what you want, man. What about, so I guess that crosses into being a being, because I guess if you have friends, you don't really need much for them to understand and care. So I guess it's all the same. Do you know what I mean? What would you like? Because you've obviously just started and you spoke about having a great team as well. Obviously, shout out to them. Like you're going to be regarded as an upcomer, but I still feel like you've kind of gone through a bit of things already. Like advice-wise, would you say like having a team is how needed would you say is having a team? Like, because of course, if you have people that understand you and everything, it's not. I reckon it's not just about they make the process easier, but it's obviously not like you're leeching or anything. So how important would you class that like as for people that could be upcomers watching, you know? Because there's probably going to be a lot of people that want to be like, I'm going to do it alone because I can't, maybe they don't have the resources and things, so do you know what I mean?
I truly think that if you want something bad enough, if you get onto that level of thinking where you're just like, I want this, I want to attain this, and it doesn't have to be music, it could be anything. But if you truly believe that, like with your heart and soul, I'm going to do this, everything that you need will like be attracted to you. That's how I feel like it will happen. So I've been blessed with a team because I feel like that's what was written for me. But not everyone needs what I had, and not everyone, and some people might need more, some people might need less. But I just think that everyone's different, but it just whatever, if you just, it's the way that you think, like if you truly like believe manifestation, you truly believe that you're gonna get something, everything that you need will be brought to you in the right time.
It's gospel here as well, guys, on all the sounds, man. What we'll do to go back into the music like properly, sound wise, because obviously again, upcomer, we've only got one single out. They're gonna hear the live performance, know you've got a good voice and everything. Sound-wise, obviously you've got your R&B. In the future, you might dabble in other things and whatnot. Obviously, we don't know that. But are there any other sounds that you feel like you do behind closed doors that we don't know about, or that you feel like you aim for? And, you know, what would you say is your strength? Would you say R&B is your strength?
Yeah, I would say R&B is like my main lane.
Yeah.
But I kind of just, I really like, you know, like Amy Winehouse's like jazzy sound. I really, really love that. And I feel like pop and R&B, the crossover is kind of not inevitable, but it will happen.
It likely happen.
Yeah, it will very likely be occurring. That wasn't good English, was it?
No,
but yeah,
it
so I
works.
feel like jazzy blues, soul.
Yeah.
That is like a lane that I'm definitely like.
Yeah, you strike
would
me
like
as
to do that.
from the single, and obviously I've heard the live performances. Neo soul for you. Yeah, neo soul. So like artist-wise, who hits me? Your Jazz Caris's, your Cleo Souls. If you've heard Cleo Soul, good at Rose and Dark, very
gosh,
good. That good. I reckon you'll leave here and later. I'll put you on later when we leave. But yeah, that I could see you doing neo soul very well, man. Like a R&B neo soul kind of flex. That's what I see, man. But yeah, man. I want to know as well, because I love food. I'm sure we all love food at home. You're probably eating food at home. Favorite cuisine?
I love Chinese food.
Is it?
Always. That's like my go-to.
Rice, noodles, anything specific?
I feel like it's always like sweet and sour and rice.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But then sometimes I don't know. I can switch it up when like I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't want to trigger any hunger. I don't want to start triggering any. Me?
Yeah.
I'm not picky. The guys at the back will know this with all the food we've been eating. I'm not picky at all, man. I would say though, if I had to like pick a dish, anything rice-based, man.
Yeah.
I really like rice, man. You could do whatever you want with it. Rice is there. You do what you want. Tastes good. I'm there, man. But no specific cuisines, you know.
Really, you don't have like a go like it's take. I'm gonna have a takeaway tonight. Like I'm gonna have this.
Nah, because you know what happens? Because I'm not picky, I'll end up spending an hour plus looking through everything. And then the only thing I could answer that I know I'm not sure on is, and it's funny I'm going to say this because I had it yesterday, pizza I wouldn't have as common as other people would. Like I'd find, I ate it yesterday for example, I'm probably not going to have it for another like 3-4 months.
Oh, swear.
Yeah, not that it's bad, it's just.
So like, you know
when
when you like, when it's like date night and
the
girl's like, oh, let's go eat.
Oh, and
is it a sticky one?
Do you know what it is? This is, girlfriend's gonna see this. The thing with this is, I'm picky for myself, but then what comes in with that situation is I want to be the man. I want to make sure everything's sorted. So I'm gonna make sure in 15 minutes I've picked this.
Oh,
I'm gonna make sure because it's not like I'm gonna pick anything and not like it sort of thing. I'll be able to it's like, oh, you know what, just pick something. But then I'm like, so why can't I do that for myself behind closed doors?
Yeah, for real, that makes no sense. I wasn't ready
No, I'm not looking as independent now, and it's killing me, man. But man, this is not about me. But I like the questions. So with like future goals, obviously you said, you know, you want 1 million streams within a year on a single. That's way more than possible. I know that's possible. Are there any other, because it's weird with COVID, obviously again, you've just started, but again, I've learned through life myself and this journey I'm going on, you can have things just happen next week.
Life moves fast.
You can have all these things you didn't think would, or maybe you thought would happen later, just start happening immediately. Is there any other like sort of goal or something you want to happen like in this year, even like this year with the COVID situation, maybe a little gig, a show, you know, any goals you've got, maybe how many singles you want by the end of the year? Talk us through like other goals you've got as well.
I'd really like to just do more lives. I think that's like an area that I haven't really explored as much as I'd like to. I've been very much like hosting in the studio.
Yeah, of course.
But I feel like I'd just love to go out and actually like perform for people for real.
Yeah, no, that would be good. Yeah.
And just like experience, like it would be such a good experience. And feeding off people's energy, like I would really just love to do that.
It's sad with COVID, man, because obviously we've just got no certainty on when that's happening. I do see small gigs coming back again, and
definitely.
I'd say even if it was like if you could do support for someone just to get the feel, and then you know try to get like your own little shows, and that would be good, man. But yeah, man, before we round off, because this has been, I reckon I've been smiling all throughout this because this has been so nice. Advice-wise, again, you've just started, but I feel like, you know, you've got a team, you've released singles, you've got a good process going on. Have you got any advice or things you've ran into music-wise already that you feel like upcomers should know? Like, you know, you wish like, oh, if I knew this, or do you know what I mean? Any advice for like upcomers? And then you can even drop as well life advice you feel like on your journey now, because everything's happening now. You could drop life advice as well for the viewers, man.
I would say that especially, so like from when I first started and I didn't know anything to now.
To now. Anything that would have made it easier, maybe.
I've just been learning, like constantly learning, and I know that I'll be learning till the end. you can't possibly like know everything about the music, not even the industry, but just like the way that music works and the way that it's written, and like even like instruments. Like I've been learning keys, and it helps with like with singing and melody and writing. So it's just, I think the biggest thing is just constantly learning, and not to get, even when you get success, like you just, it's important to know that you still like, you need to just keep humble and keep learning. What else would I say?
Yeah, now you can even just drop life advice, because you said earlier, I remember you saying it's good to have a balance as well. That was nice. So obviously people that are listening will pick up on that. And
I'd say like keep it real, like with yourself. Like it's very easy to get lost in, especially like if you're working with people that you respect highly or you rate highly. They could tell you something that could like, it might not be for you. Yeah. But because you're rating them so highly, you might get like just keep true to yourself, and don't change for other people if that's not truly what you want to do. Okay. That's like a big one.
Right, yeah, I like those myself. I'm gonna probably take those if I'm not already doing them. I'm gonna take them myself. But last thing, any message for fans that you might already have that you don't know about, or upcoming fans that see this later down the line? Message for fans on, I don't know, things they maybe should be expecting or could be expecting, or just anything you want to tell your fans. They're all here watching you now.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Once I start releasing, I don't plan on stopping releasing. So talking about fans, you're gonna make me cry.
No, it's true. Again, because this could be seen when it drops, and then again, we said it. You don't know what's gonna happen from now till then. This is always gonna be there. You're gonna get people that look back and look and find you like that. So yeah, man.
Everyone that supports me, like it's literally from my heart. Like I feel like. Oh, I can't even
hold it.
But no, I appreciate everyone that supports me so much, and I'm just gonna keep pushing, keep progressing, keep doing.
Yeah, no, that's good. Obviously, guys, that was Hana. The You Freestyles on YouTube, Spotify, go look at that. And again, she just said it, when she starts releasing, she's not gonna stop. You can hold that to her as well if you're scared, you're scared. But yeah, anything else you wanna like plug, or, you know, again, like things you might have coming up soon, your own socials as well, where people can reach you, just let them know, just talk your stuff, man.
So Hana Tia on Instagram. I don't even use Twitter like that. I can't even plug that. We're just gonna stick.
You could if you wanted, but if not, stick to Insta. You do. That's where she'll see everything.
Instagram for now, but we're gonna elevate.
Yeah, that's good, man. Well, that's me, Ebbs, and obviously I was here with the lovely Hana Tia on CGpresents. It's any time, man. Obviously, shout out to Sam Louis that's been doing this as well. And
thank you, guys.
Yeah, man, that's us, and we're out.